Hey, how's it going, Leo?
It's going great. Welcome.
Thanks for taking my call. I love the show. It makes my Saturdays when I work not so boring.
Bless you. Thank you.
So I wanted to ask about the future of the PlayStation system. I know with the Pro coming out and the Slim and then the Scorpio on the Xbox side, I wonder if we're gonna see a PlayStation 5 in the future, or are we just gonna see, like with phones, like just upgraded models of the same system? Like, are we just gonna have the PlayStation Pro expanded more and more on?
Are you a PlayStation user?
Yes.
Yeah. So the world of console gaming really breaks down into three groups, which of course is PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. And then there's, the world of gaming is quite fragmented. Then there are your PC gamers, and then there's your casual gamers, your mobile gamers. Yeah, generally, PC is considered, if you're willing to spend the money and take the time and the effort, to be the best, platform in the sense that it can be the most sophisticated, including virtual reality and all that. PlayStation's right up there, though. I mean, that's a very powerful processor in the PS4, and now they have PS4 VR. So the real question. So console game systems have a lifespan. Well, it used to be around 10 years, right, before they really got updated. The Xbox One to the Xbox to the 360 to the One, maybe not 10, maybe 5 years. And I would imagine, this is a big business, I would imagine we'll continue to see updates, especially since the PC is kind of wasting away. I mean, it's still a big gaming platform, but the future seems to be with consoles and mobile. And I think you asked a good question, which is, will all of this move to your phone at some point? That's what...
not even move to the phone, but, are we just going to see, they're not going to be like PlayStation 5, 6, 7, because I know most console life, as you said, 6 to 7 years.
Yeah, it's hard to know, isn't it? I mean, why wouldn't they? As long as it's still a lucrative market, why wouldn't they? I think the death of the PC is probably good news for console gaming, because that will then become the predominant high-end gaming platform. And there's enough serious gamers to keep that going for a while. The Switch is interesting. That's Nintendo's new platform, which is both mobile and console.
I'm excited for that, but it feels like they're keeping a lot of secrets behind it. It's like there's a lot of questions that
there's a lot of unknowns
answered.
There are also not a lot of games on it so far. It looks like it's it's just kind of the Zelda and Mario and the kind of the classic Nintendo games. Nintendo's had a difficult time of it because they've been kind of positioned more as the kid gamer thing, especially because
and the Wii U was a flop.
And the Wii U was a flop, and Nintendo's stuff isn't has always been a little lower quality, not lower video quality than the other guys. It's an interesting market. It's a billion-dollar market, multi-billion-dollar market. Xbox is second to PlayStation, Microsoft's Xbox. And as you point out, both Xbox and PlayStation are going to have some serious revisions this year. So I think we'll watch, but I think sales were very brisk over Christmas. I think there's no reason to abandon those platforms. I think one thing that's gone is discs, right? I mean, they keep them alive because GameStop and others are very have big promotional value for the consoles. People line up to get the discs and all that stuff. But really, downloads are where it's at. I don't think that the growth of mobile gaming is as big as, casual gaming has become huge. But I don't think that that's been to the detriment of console gaming. I think with virtual reality coming to console gaming, and I'm sure Microsoft will do that with the next Xbox, this Project Scorpio. I'm sure they'll do augmented reality, in fact, which will be very interesting. Augmented reality will make a lot of sense if you combine that with a console. I think this is going to continue for a while. And frankly, so will PC gaming. The deaths of the PC is clear in terms of drop in sales, but it's probably also the fact that PCs will be as big a market share as consoles for the foreseeable future. Not as big as they used to be, but people are going to game on PCs. I think this is a good all around a good thing. So do you own all of them or just the PlayStation or?
I have. I'm not really into mobile gaming because, the price of the microtransactions. It's just
they discovered that freemium model, and that now they just drive us crazy with, hey, if you really want to play this game, give us some more money.
Yeah, I like to spend the money and play the game. But
Yeah.
I have the PS4, and then I have my. I actually got over Black Friday. I got an Asus. I think it's a G752 gaming laptop for a really good deal.
There you go.
So
would you argue that PC gaming is alive and well?
I would say so, especially because of Steam. Like, people love Steam. Like, the market on there, the flash sales, and
it's an interesting market that I've just kind of started dabbling in. I have an NVIDIA Shield Android TV, which is a box kind of like the Roku or the Apple TV. You hook up to your TV, and it has the regular apps like Netflix and Google and stuff. But it also has something called GeForce. What is GeForce Now? It has a gaming platform that's a streaming gaming platform. So it doesn't have enough power itself to play a high-end video game, but it is able to stream from servers the game. And so I've been wanting to play No Man's Sky. I mostly use Macs, and I don't have a Sony PS4. So I decided to buy it on GeForce Now and stream it. And I've been playing it. It streams quite well. If you have a kind of solid bandwidth in the 50 megabit, 30 to 50 megabit range, it streams at 1080p with high quality video, anti-aliasing and all that. And it's very playable. And then the thing that they're smart is you also get a key to play it on a PC. You get a Steam key. So it's so it's the same price as buying it on Steam, but I also get it on this little device hooked up to my nice 4K TV, and it's a great experience. You probably wouldn't want to play Call of Duty or any fast-paced game on it. I don't know if League of Legends would work or Dota 2, but or first-person shooters. But it's fine for No Man's Sky. It's great.
Do you like No Man's Sky?
I held off buying it because of the bad reviews, but I was very excited about it before it came out. And I think now all the furor is over. I'm kind of enjoying it. I've been exploring a planet. It's a very leisurely game. It's not it's not fast-paced.
PlayStation 4 has the same streaming system for those games.
Yeah.
And I've heard people say, like, if you play something that's kind of like casual and
it's fine for that. Latency will kill you on the shooters, I think. But I'm impressed.
Kind of tough.
Yeah, I'm impressed. So I think gaming, if anything, is getting bigger, not smaller, and the pie is getting bigger. So the pieces of the pie, I think, will continue to grow, which means I think we'll see more consoles. Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Have you played No Man's Sky? Or are you enjoying it, Kyle? Are you still there? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you played it?
I haven't played it yet. No. I with the bad reviews and everything, I was kind of that kept me from buying it. But then they've made improvements supposedly, and I think mostly the bad reviews came from promises made by the company that weren't lived up to. Like there's nobody else in this universe. It's not a multiplayer. You'll never see anybody.
No, it's too big. But it's actually kind of it's not a bad game. It's kind of fun.
It's really cheap too, I know. It's
definitely not for the Call of Duty, the hardcore first-person shooter.
That's not the kind of games I'm into.
What do you play?
I'm stuck in right now. It's this game called Albion Online.
I don't know it. It's
been in the works for a while. It's kind of like it's in final beta.
It's an MMO.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to be on mobile, tablet, and PC.
Oh.
And the community builds the towns. Like when the game first comes out, I can go and build a blacksmithing station, and that's my station. And people have to pay to use it.
I like it.
You build the community. The graphics are kind of old school, like RuneScape, but
that's what I noticed with No Man's Sky. I was expecting this very vivid, hyper-real environment, and it's not. But that's okay. It's kind of cartoonish.
It's pretty in its own way.
It's pretty. It's a little like Spore or
Spore was great.
Yeah, I don't mind those games where you kind of take some time and you're building up something and or what was the Evo? Is that the game where you're dinosaurs and it's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's not all about graphics. I mean, I love a pretty game, but I take gameplay over graphics.
I will take a look at somebody's mentioning Osiris, which I've kind of been interested in too, and I'll take a look at Albion. I don't have a lot of time to play games. I wasted way too much time Saturday playing No Man's Sky, and I felt guilty. Probably spent 3 hours, and I felt really guilty. I have so many other things that would be more productive for me to do, but it was very relaxing. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, it's not the game to get into if you're not big into gaming, but it's cool to kind of, like, see, like, they've made something that's different. I've never seen a game like this before.
I will try it. Albion. Can you get, is it closed beta now or is it still open?
It's final beta. You have to, like, to get into the final beta, you have to at least purchase, like, the lowest level of the game.
That's fine.
But, I mean, it's like $30. But it's a lot of, like, farming and collecting and gathering.
Yeah, it's like, that sounds like,
everything.
And it's kind of in a medieval world, huh?
Yeah, like swords, magic, monsters. And
I like that.
But
you know, I
based.
was a huge Skyrim fan. I couldn't stop playing Skyrim. I love that kind of thing. Yeah, this is
Did you play the remaster?
I did. I just got it on my Xbox, and I'm loving it. Yeah. So, and our kid plays Overwatch like crazy. This looks a little Overwatchy too.
That game blew up.
Yeah, boy, did that blow up.
I bought Battleborn, and I was like, that was a mistake.
Overwatch, man. That's the game, man.
I know. Everybody on Battleborn is like, I'm going to go get Overwatch.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Gearbox because it's a pretty good game.
I know. It's such a weird business. You just don't know what's going to make it and what's not. It's just unpredictable.
They shouldn't have released it at that time.
Yeah, maybe the timing was bad. Yeah, they didn't know Overwatch was going to...
Blizzard is just too big.
Yeah, I agree. I love Blizzard. Hey, I got to run.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kyle.
It was great talking with you, Leo.
Great to talk to you. Good question. Thanks.